Hello and welcome to Husky Talk Conversations with Cully and Conlon. I am your host, the best podcast host in the universe, Steve Cully. I'd like to thank our sponsors at Procyon Partners. They are one of the top 50 fastest growing companies in the nation. President Sean Rabinowitz called me last night to tell me what a phenomenal job we are doing. We love him very much. They specialize in employee benefits, wealth management, and retirement planning. And to schedule your free consultation with them, he's a proud supporter of Husky Talk. You can email him at Sean@procyonbenefits.net. Sean@procyonbenefits.net. Green Street Trust International, owned and operated by Rennell Jump. They specialize in tax plans for businesses large and small. They will save you money or get you a big fat return. To schedule your free strategic tax planning session today, go to www.greenstreettrust.com. Pete Finch and the Finch Law Firm is the man as far as creating the best advertisements and commercials and billboards ever. We love you, Pete. If you have suffered any type of personal injury, a slip and fall, a car accident, a construction beam fell on you at a site, your mother-in-law ran you over with her car, your wife got angry and decided to stab you, the Finch firm is for you. Pete has won legal battles all across the state of Connecticut, and he will go to war to get every dollar you deserve in compensation. You got to remember, if you're in a pinch, call Finch or go to his website, thefinchfirm.com. Dynamic Human Performance is owned and operated by UConn legendary running back Andre Dixon. 5,000 square foot state-of-the-art facility in Hartford, Connecticut. He trains boys and girls of all ages, all sports. He has a boot camp program 7 days a week, 6 a.m. You want to get in shape, you go to Andre. Athletic development program. He takes boys and girls in the sport of their choice, trains them from the ground up, helps them to reach their full potential, be the best they can possibly be in the sport that they love. Andre has sent boys and girls to college on scholarship for all different types of sports. So if you want to work with the best in Connecticut, www.dynamichumanperformance.com. Down south, we have the man himself, Julius Williams and the Trench Mob. We set a record for listenership and viewership for our Trench Mob podcast, which is Wednesday nights at 8 o'clock. Julius trains offensive and defensive linemen down in Decatur, Georgia. He goes around the country and competes in 5v5 tournaments. They also attend college showcase tournaments where every member of the Trench Mob, not every member, every camp the Trench Mob attended, a member received a scholarship offer. Julius has sent kids to Florida, Florida State, Miami, Tennessee, Clemson, Georgia, and Alabama, to name a few. Last week, we had a member of the Trench Mob alumni, Sean Capote, who is Sean Perot, who is currently a member of the Florida State team. So that tells you right there the quality of talent Julius develops. To work with the best of the best, if you're an offensive or defensive lineman, go to battleofthetrenches.com. James Whitfield, our newest sponsor from Luther James Insurance. For the last 3 years, James has dedicated himself to the art of financial planning. He provides insurance services, mainly life insurance, and will make you a small fortune. He also does retirement planning. For the last 3 years, James has also provided financial stability to law enforcement and first responders. He knows the stress that comes with thinking about retirement. How much am I going to need? For how long? You never know, because fear of the unknown is real. contact James, go to www.lutherjamesinsurance.com. And finally, Kevin Freeman has a camp coming up this Friday. It's the K-Free Academy Get Buckets tournament in Springfield, Massachusetts. You will get 45 minutes of elite skill training. Kevin wanted me to mention that. I didn't say elite last time. Elite skill training. And then you will get 45 minutes of scrimmage time. Okay? It is from September 20th to October 18th. It's 4 weeks, 4 Saturdays, 9 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. And you never know who's going to show up. There's going to be some surprise special guests, surprise coaches. It is a great opportunity. It's for third graders and sixth graders, boys and girls. And I guarantee you will have a wonderful experience. It's $189 total. That is an incredible price for just a month. You're getting 4 sessions for $189, and you get to work with the best. To sign up, you have to email Kevin at kfreeballacademy@gmail.com, and that is how you register for camp. All right, Kevin, I got it right this time. And now for the lady of the hour. She has 45 jobs and was a little busy, and we're appreciative that she came out and came ready and fired up to join us. And it's Maria Conlon. Maria, how you doing? Oh, good. Yeah, I was just in a staff meeting. You know, it was tough. It was long. Yeah, I know. I remember those staff meetings. They're really, really busy, and you don't really get a lot out of them. But they check all the boxes, and they make you go to them, and it's just such a pain. But that's just the reality of it. And she knows. I mean, when you're a head coach and you have so much responsibility, that's just the nature of the beast, unfortunately. So we're gonna talk about the WNBA playoffs starting, and we are especially proud of Paige Beckers, named Rookie of the Year in the WNBA, and the playoffs have officially gotten underway, which is fun. And it's the Minnesota Lynx with the 1 seed. The Aces with the 2 seed. Atlanta got the 3 seed. That's funny. The Vegas and Atlanta ended up with 30 wins each. Phoenix is at 4. The Liberty are at 5. The Fever held strong. They kept the 6 seed. Seattle at 7. Golden State at 8. So that's a pretty good group. Disappointed at the Mystics. The Mystics kind of started off strong, and they fell down by the wayside near the end of the season, unfortunately. And there she is again. Yes. There she is.
Told you, I'm going to have spotty service.
That's okay.
It's so phenomenal that we have so many sponsors, but it's like a 7-minute intro. And I wasted 7 minutes of cell service during that.
I tried to do it all at once to get it out of the way. You want me to spread it out?
No, I don't care. I'm just kidding. But I'm like, watch. I go, the second he's going to be done, I'm going to lose service.
No, listen, Kevin, I got his thing wrong. I had to get it right. And that was the added one. That he's not a sponsor. I'm just trying to. They said I would help him out, so that's why. I just want you to know you got a lot of comments on your glasses from 2 weeks ago. People loved your glasses.
Oh, thanks.
You remember the show?
Yeah.
I think I told you look like Paris Hilton with the glasses on.
And, that was because my eyes were bothering me, and the sun comes in where I do the podcast at home.
Yeah, you got a good sunglasses game. I got to get something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
That's really what I'm missing. Um,
Mhm.
but the playoffs are underway right now, and
Mhm.
it ended up with how you pretty much predicted. With Minnesota ended up at 1. Vegas managed to hold off Atlanta even though they had identical records.
Yep.
Phoenix took the 4, and then New York, Indiana. I'm still. I mean, I'd give. Is that Stephanie, the head coach?
Yep. Yep.
I'd give her coach of the year after this. I mean, they fought hard. I mean, I know they didn't. They had a decent. They had a good team. They weren't as bad as people thought
Well,
when.
the Golden State coach got coach of the year, and I thought she deserved
Oh,
it.
I agree with that. I mean, the expansion team, but not really an expansion team. But yes,
Mhm.
for them to make the playoffs like that, 100%. But I was thoroughly impressed. I caught a little bit of Indiana, and they just seem like they're playing much more like a team. Like, I mean, they're not relying on Caitlin, obviously, because she's
Yep.
not there. But and then I saw a little bit of Minnesota, and my God, Nafisa Collier.
Mhm.
I mean, I haven't watched a lot. She is unbelievable. Like, I think the game I watched, they scored 100 points, and I was shocked at that. And she just is on fire, and like you said, like this is her year. I fully agree with that. Um, but I was trying to say there's been one game played so far, correct?
Yeah. So you got
Okay, it
New
was
York.
Minnesota and
Yeah,
Golden
Minnesota
State.
won. Who else won?
It was Atlanta,
Atlanta won.
yes,
New
and
York
then the overtime
squeezed
game
it
was New
out.
York. Yeah,
Yeah, it's not looking good for them though because Stewie went out in the fourth quarter
yes, I
with a knee
know,
injury. So
I know.
it's doubtful that she'll play tomorrow and she might be done. So,
Yeah, that's such a blow.
yeah,
Because she come back from an injury too?
yeah, she missed 13 games this year. And
Yeah, yeah.
an interesting statistic is when her, Sabrina, and Jonquel Jones are on the floor together, they're undefeated
That makes sense.
this season. Yeah, but
That
each of
makes
them have
sense.
had their bouts with injuries. So, yeah, I mean, it's just going to come down to, if, I think if she can, if she can manage to play, but it's not
Yeah.
looking good.
No, it wasn't. From everything I read, it
So,
was not. And then Vegas
hmm
smoked Seattle pretty good, and Asia Wilson played phenomenal. As
yep,
she's had a good year all around. But I mean, it pretty much fell in the line like you predicted. I mean, the
yep,
only thing you said is there was possibly a chance Seattle could have caught Indiana, but it didn't happen. But I mean, it lined up kind of exactly how you said. So I mean,
yep,
Atlanta was the surprise team, but you still had them making the playoffs. Um,
yep.
do you think that anyone in this bracket is going to be able to pull an upset? Because I was looking
No,
at it,
I don't think.
I didn't
Well,
think
let's put
so.
it this way. So New York's technically the 5 seed, so they're the lower seed.
Hmm. Yeah, it's
Yeah, I mean, well, if New York wins, that'll technically be an upset.
right.
But not really because they're the reigning champs. Um, you know, but I think Atlanta wins theirs, and I think Minnesota wins theirs. So Minnesota versus either New York or Phoenix, and then you'll have Atlanta versus Las Vegas, which I think is going to.
Yeah, Atlanta is not a team. I mean, you want to see. It's not a cakewalk with them. They have been playing very well all year round, and it's one of those teams you definitely don't want to face. What were your thoughts?
That's going to be a great matchup.
It was pretty obvious, but Paige got Rookie of the Year. Well deserved, right?
Yeah, she got second team All WNBA.
Yeah.
I think I had mentioned, it stinks for Sonia Citron because
I know
she had a Rookie of the Year season, but just not better than Paige. So, I think they made the right choice there. I think she was the clear-cut Rookie of the Year, despite their record.
What do you think? I mean, do you think that Dallas goes into full tear down the roster and put some pieces around Paige? I mean, they're gonna they have the potential to get the first pick, right, in the draft.
Coach of the Year, which, like I said, I thought that was.
And do you think that they can make a marketably jump from this year to last year, the next year, if they put the right pieces in place and get the right? I mean, they didn't have the worst team. Yeah. I mean, but is this one of those, it's going to be a roster turnover of 8 different women coming in? Between who they draft and who they sign in free agency? Because I was looking at it, and yeah, it was 8, 9. Oh, she had an MRI. That's what it was. Oh, that's never good. I'm trying to see what the fuck. MRI. Testing, yeah. Overtime she was injured. Man. That's awful. That is awful. Feeling discomfort. Visibly left in pain with tears in her eyes. Brandello didn't provide enough Dave. Stewart finished with 18 points. We're just hoping she'll be okay. That's okay. That's okay. Well, Veronica Burton, Most Improved Award. Yeah, she was improved, all right. Okay. 11 points. Yeah. USA Basketball. Ella Dinadon. Oh. You're going to go with her, huh? For the 3-on-3. Well, I guess everyone needs a job. I know I do. I know I do. Skylar Diggins. Okay. Okay. Well, when the lights go down in the city, the storm. I know there's something in the wake of your smile. I get emotion from the look in your eyes. Yeah, it's swept away. And that love falls apart. A little piece of heaven turns to dust. Listen to your heart when he's calling for you. Listen to your heart. There's nothing else you can do. I don't know where you're going, and I don't know why. Listen to your heart before you tell him goodbye. Mm-mm. Listen to your heart when he's calling for you. Listen to your heart. There's nothing else you can do. I don't know where you're going, and I don't know why. Oh, you're back. Okay. Oh, there you are. Okay.
Crazy.
All right, you're good. I was just singing. I was serenading you, just so you know.
Oh, nice.
No, I was asking just about Paige with the roster turnover. Do you think it's going to be like an overhaul completely, or do you think there's anyone worth keeping?
I think you gotta overhaul it a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I also wouldn't be shocked if we see a coaching change.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't think he did a great job, and it was pretty like noticeable all season that he didn't really have control over the team, and it didn't look like people were bought in.
That I
So
agree with. Yeah.
yeah, so it was his first year, but I mean that was pretty bad.
Yeah. No,
So we'll
but
see.
I mean, see, I don't know what the coaches' contracts are like. Do they typically give them like? It's not like the NFL where they get 5 years, right? They'll get like 3 years, 2 years.
I don't even know if they get that much. I mean, I think some
Wow.
do, like after they've proven themselves. You know, they can sign 3-year or 5-year extensions, but I would have said a 1, maybe 2 years. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'd have
Oh,
to research that.
wow. Okay, I
Yeah.
didn't know it was like that. That they get a 1 year deal. That's tough. So their contract's up and they could just not get renewed. Um, what did you think? Who was it that got somebody got most improved? I was just looking at it. Maybe I closed it out. I thought it was somebody else.
Did that come out today? I didn't see that one yet.
Oh, maybe I read it wrong. Okay. No, but you were right. Brianna is getting her MRI, but it doesn't look good. That's disappointing.
Mhm.
So do you know what happened with Angel Reese near the end of the season? She kind of looked like she just she just went off a little bit and she was just herself, but she didn't play in the season finale. and there wasn't really
Yep.
a reason for it. That she was suspended for a half after making comments to the Chicago Tribune that she said the franchise um, was detrimental to the team and organization, or no, she was suspended because she was detrimental to the team and organizational decision that came from the top down. And she didn't
Yep.
take the court. I mean, she is something
Yeah,
else.
I mean, I don't know.
Because they say that she had.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what her reasoning was on some of that, but, obviously no drama like that is necessary.
Her numbers wise, they say that she had 2 good seasons. This was only her second season. And
Yep.
I was one, because I don't know the game. I was surprised that Chicago played as poorly as they did. So, she's not someone, obviously, just like Paige, who isn't used to losing. And Chicago went 1-13 without her when she wasn't in the game. She averages a double-double. But, people either love her or hate her. And there's people that were holding up signs saying "Free Angel, Fire Angel," and then others saying "Fire Jeff, the coach, and sell the team." So it's just okay. I didn't know they struggled that bad in 2024, because they showed they were 13-27 in 2024 and fired Witherspoon after one season. So I don't know the makeup of the team. Do you know the makeup of the team well enough to say like they have enough talent, or are they another one?
No, I've been saying all year I don't think they have enough talent.
Yeah.
They don't have good enough perimeter play. And Angels, she's scoring around the rim. That's it.
Yeah, I know. It's the me bounds. Yeah.
Yeah. So, that's another
Well,
one.
what about the Camila Cardozo? She looked good.
She hasn't. She's looked okay. I don't think
No?
she's been as good as people thought she was going to be. But
Right.
That franchise has struggled for a while there in terms of fan base consistency, coaching staff consistency. Like they've just struggled in a bunch of areas. So it's of no surprise to me that they're still struggling now.
Has it been a
they
long
gotta
term
definitely make some
thing?
changes, whether that includes Angel or they build around Angel. I don't know.
Right. Has it been like a long term thing? Like
Yeah,
Chicago has
I'd hate
not
to
been
see
good
them
for
get rid of the
years?
franchise because I think Chicago's a great city.
It's a good market, right? Or at least it should be a good market.
It's a great market. It should be a good market, but for whatever reason, that franchise has really struggled, and there's just always turbulence there. So, those are all red flags.
The good news, ESPN reported the WNBA had the highest ratings in the history of the league. So I definitely think that bodes well for the players, at least trying to get this CBA knocked out. I just hope they get it knocked out.
Yep. I don't know if they will.
I don't think they will
It's really
either.
shocking. I really thought that at this point, they would have come to some arrangement or at least be like close, and it just doesn't seem like they are. So
they're very far apart.
Yep.
They're very far apart. And I can see, because the split of revenue between the players and the owners is very, very low compared to other sports leagues. And I understand that financially they haven't made as much money as other leagues, but I think they got to give the players a bigger piece of the pie, like they're asking. Because like you said, the worst thing that can happen is not to start next season on time, and Unrivaled is going to explode.
I think that I'm not saying that they have to give the whole house to the players,
No,
but they definitely need to take a look at it and find some common ground that makes both sides a little bit happier about their current situation. Because yeah, I mean, what's the alternative? That they go on a strike and a lockout, and then momentum is very easy to lose.
it
You know.
is, and they have it right now. I mean, they're probably the most family friendly professional sports league out there, and they've inspired a legion of girls that have gotten into basketball and gotten into sports in general. They have a connection with kids. They go out of their way to acknowledge kids, sign for kids, and I think that's made a huge difference.
Yep.
And but I mean, they only get it's 19% of the total revenue. Where I know most leagues are 50-50 or 49-51. I think it's worth bumping them up to like 30-25. I mean,
Is it
they've shown.
19? I thought it was
Yeah,
lower than that.
it could be lower. It's the lowest out of everyone. I thought it was the lowest. I know it's the lowest. I thought it was 19, but regardless, I mean, they got to bump it up.
Yeah.
They've earned it.
They have, but there's still some growing pains. I mean, we got some more expansion teams coming out in the next couple of
Yes,
years.
it's true.
Go into, even if they went to 30 or 32, it's still a pretty good piece for, the owners, and it's a good, it's a good stepping stone, I think, for the players. But who knows? I also don't know what they're in there asking for. Right?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
that kind of hasn't really been talked about. Like, we know the discrepancy. We know they want more money.
right.
It's like, well, if you're in there asking for 50-50, that's probably not going to happen.
No, they're not
You
going to
know what
get
I
that.
mean?
They're
So
not
I
getting
don't know what that hard stop number is for the players. On like, you need to give us this bare minimum or we're not playing. I don't know what that number is. Because I don't think they've said that like publicly.
No, they haven't. They have
So
not.
it also really depends, because like I said, if they're in there asking for way more than these owners can give, then a lockout is inevitable.
100%, it is. And that's sad, because like you said, the last 3 years they have really built momentum that they've never had before, and
Yep.
to lose that would be disastrous, because like it's so hard to get back. And I just remember, baseball was different because everyone thought baseball was greedy, but when they went on strike, it took 4 years to get the fans bought back in, and to where it was okay. People were pissed that that 1994 World Series was canceled and fans didn't come back. So that's one of the worst things that could happen to them. I had wanted to ask also, because this kind of surprised me. I just know her by name and her story. USA Basketball hires Elena Deladon as the director of the 3-on-3 competition, the league, or for the team.
Yep.
That kind of surprised me a little bit. I know that she initially was set to come to UConn. She backed out. I think she took a year off, played soccer, and then Delaware got her to play there. And she played at Delaware. And then she didn't have a long career, but she did play in the WNBA for a little while, correct?
Well, let's see. She's like Maya Moore's year.
Yes.
So, I mean, she probably played like 8 or 9 seasons.
Oh, she did play that long. Okay.
Yeah, I would think so, because she just retired. And
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I didn't even know this. She was a 2-time WNBA MVP.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Jesus.
she could play. The scary part, and that a lot of people probably don't remember, is that because she was originally supposed to go to play at UConn,
Yeah.
it would have been her and Maya Moore on
I
the same
know.
court for like 3 years. I mean, it's scary to think
And
about.
yeah, I mean, do you have any idea why she just backed out of that? Did she come to
Um,
UConn and just get homesick, or was there a problem at home? I can't remember
yeah,
exactly.
she has a special needs sister.
That's
Um,
what it was. Yes.
yeah, that she was really really close with, and I think it was just too hard for her and too hard for her sister, and she decided to come back home and finish
Right.
school there. So yeah,
Oh my God, I had no idea she had a 10-year career and a
yep,
seven-time All-Star.
yep.
Wow. Well, I mean, she was really good, but obviously, is the Olympic 3-on-3 is different than unrivaled, correct? They do play half court.
Correct. Yep,
Okay,
yep.
and she had played on the Olympic team. Um, Now, if she's the director, is that more involvement in the players that get chosen to play?
Yeah, I mean, you're not the coach, so you're not necessarily
Right.
um, you know, picking the team or whatever, but she'll have a lot of say in a bunch of that different thing, and just it'll be her job to get out there and get more people involved in 3-on-3, and it'll be her job to foster the next generation of what those girls will look like. So it's a big role.
We have a we have a question.
Hmm.
Maria, I love you. I used to watch you play all the time. Do you think 3-on-3 could end up being a high school sport?
Oof. Um,
No way, right?
I mean, listen, anything's possible. I think it would depend on like what season you're going to do that in.
Oh, right.
Because
You couldn't.
high schools are at the mercy of um, a bunch of different parameters with kids,
Yeah.
etc. And you're talking about gym space, you're talking about
Yeah,
scheduling,
that's
etc.
true.
So, I mean, I think it would be cool. Like I would love to see it as like a club sport in colleges and see if it can like trickle down to something like that. I mean, listen, anytime you're getting kids to play anything or do
Right.
anything is always a positive. Do I think it'll grow to that nature? It would be weird, right? Because if you're playing basketball in the winter,
Yeah,
right?
logistically, it'd be a mess if they
Well,
tried
and
to do it at the same time.
what would be the benefit if you're really good at basketball to not play 5-on-5 and play 3-on-3 instead, right?
Right. Yeah.
So,
They'd have to do it a different season.
yep. Which then you do it in the spring. Now you're getting in to the thick of AAU and the showcases and recruiting and all of that stuff too. So, it's just different.
Somebody else asked, would you recruit a girl based on 3-on-3 film if you were evaluating them?
I
If
would.
that's what they only played.
I would. I personally think it's way harder to play 3-on-3 than it is to play 5-on-5.
Ah,
In
okay.
its pure
The way it's meant to
hardcore
be played,
three on
yes.
three. Yeah, because you can't, as a player, you can't hide. You
Yeah.
know, um, you really can't, and you got to be able to, cut and move, score inside, score outside, and then, from a defensive perspective, like I used to play in this men's 3-on-3 league, probably about 10 years ago now, and I gotta tell you, like the amount of like how taxing it is on your body to play 3-on-3 is way harder than 5-on-5, because you got to remember in 5-on-5 there might be times where if it's a fast break or it's a whatever, like you can kind of chill for a second, you know. Um,
Yeah.
there's no chilling in 3-on-3. Like you got to be on the whole time. So it's really tough. But yeah, I would look at 3-on-3 film. I mean, what we do in practice a lot of times, just to drill certain components of the offense, is we'll break down into 3-on-3 groups,
Groups, right.
right? And I'll say, all right, you guys can only score off a pick and roll here, right? So, there's so many components of the game that you can foster and
To
develop in a 3-on-3
translate.
setting,
Yeah.
that I think are really helpful for 5-on-5 play. But yeah, I would definitely look at someone still in the 3-on-3, and I'm not saying I would say, okay, hey, yeah, definitely come play for us because we saw your 3-on-3 footage, but it definitely would play a factor in me evaluating how the kid can play.
Somebody else asked, what Athletes Unlimited is that it's a 5-on-5 league that plays in the off season, and it's saying, so
we talked about this before. It's another league.
I got hit in the head. I'm sorry.
That's all right. It's not as popular as the WNBA. It's not as popular as Unrivaled has gotten. But
right.
Again, it's another place for people to play
at home
without having to go abroad.
Somebody said Tina Charles is playing in it.
Yep. Yeah.
You knew that. Okay.
Yep.
Did she play? Okay. Did she play in the WNBA this past season?
Oh, she broke like 3 records this year. Yes, she plays for the Sun.
Oh, she's on Atlanta, right?
No, she's not. She got traded to the Sun.
Oh, fuck! I'm sorry. I got mixed up. Okay, I didn't know that. Okay, so she's playing in. Oh, she is. She's playing in the Athletes Unlimited. Do you know if they have it like a TV deal or anything too, or no?
I haven't seen any of those games on TV. I don't know if they got one in the off season. But yeah, it's become kind of popular versus going overseas.
Right.
Again, if you want to,
Yeah. You muted yourself. Hold on one sec. Oh, great. I can hear you now.
Yep. Sorry, I was going from Bluetooth to regular.
Oh, what was the other thing? So, Athletes Unlimited. The other question that came in. What did you think about? Is this really true? Dawn Staley interviewed for the Knicks job. Is that true?
That was rumored. I don't know if that was actually confirmed or not.
Yeah.
She was definitely rumored to be, one of the people that they'd be willing to talk to. So I'm not sure if she actually did or not.
According to this, she did interview, and she claimed she didn't get the job because she told them, like, if you hire me, you're going to get a lot of flack or media attention because of it. And she thinks that because she said that, they actually thought about it and they backed off her. But she actually interviewed for it. Do you think that she could have pulled that off?
I think what's crazy really about the NBA is like you got to be really good at controlling emotions and
yes,
and like chemistry on a team. There's not a lot of like X's and O's in the NBA. Let's be honest, right?
No.
Like it's all about the talent that you have. You just got to make sure these guys get cohesive and they have good chemistry. So I mean, yeah, I think in a lot of ways that'd be an easier job than she has now. Where she's got to go out and recruit the top players every year and make them like each other, etc. So yeah, I mean, I don't see why not. It wouldn't be a job that I think she would like because she'd have to kiss the ring a bunch, but because NBA players like they're
very you got to love them up.
Yep.
They're very sensitive.
Yeah.
And then I'm sorry, I don't know this. Is there something going on with the Clippers and the Leonard guy, and they were trying to circumvent the salary cap by investing in a company he was involved in to get him money? Do you know anything about that?
We're talking about Kawhi Leonard? No.
Yeah,
I didn't follow any of that. I have no idea.
Yeah, I didn't either. They said that the owner invested in a company that he was involved in to give him extra money and circumvent the salary cap, and the NBA is investigating it now.
Oh, I gotcha. I mean, that does sound illegal. So.
Jesus, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So they have tonight. Atlanta is at Indiana. Vegas is at Seattle. What do you like for that prediction wise?
I think Vegas is going to win and close out the series.
I agree.
I think Atlanta is going to close out tonight. I think they're both going to close out.
Yeah. You don't think Indiana can fire back? Atlanta looks too good. I mean,
yeah, I just don't see it. I just don't see it.
I agree with that. And now you're back at school. How's everything gone? Well, besides your car, how's everything gone with the kids? And
Yeah, everybody's good. Everybody's good.
And your daughter, does she like the
Yeah.
new school?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Status quo. She's enjoying it. So yeah, everything's good over here.
When do you get to start practice? Do you get to start working with them?
So we get 8 days, like 8 practices before October 15th. So right now we're just working on getting all our players medically cleared. Once that happens, then we'll trickle in some of those practices all the way up until October 15th is go time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you around this Saturday or no?
I might be. Is this the
Okay.
football game
I
weekend?
may come up for it, yeah.
All right. We'll talk tomorrow. I'll let you know.
Okay. All right. I just have to mention Ned Von Young,
Yeah, no
Fresh Fold
problem. I'm
Laundry
gonna
Company.
pop off. I'll talk to you later.
Go
Okay.
ahead.
All right.
Love you. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Hey, Conlon. Ned Von Young, Fresh Fold Laundry Company, Carborough, North Carolina, Chapel Hill, high-end laundry service. They have a pickup and delivery service now, which is incredible. You have an online subscription model. Basically, you drop your laundry, put it in a white bag, a clear bag outside your house. They pick it up, take it, and they wash, dry, and fold it, land speed records. And now they have a delivery service where they'll bring it back to you. So literally, you bring your laundry out, they pick it up, wash, dry, fold it, deliver it back. Beautiful, nicely done. And Ned Von Young has a new location in Chapel Hill. And there's deals for college students, any college students in the area. Make sure you go and check it out. I am Steve Cully, the sexiest and best podcast host in the universe. Remember, when life gives you lemons, don't make lemonade. Take 2 oranges and you just throw them back in life.